Alright. So this is just like a little area over there. I'll just take a look at it real quick. And then go ahead and ride north. Let's also get flamethrower and flamethrower upgrade. I actually don't know how resource intensive flamethrower is, so I'm going to go ahead and bind that to right trigger. Flames of flamethrower. Very cool. Not a very long range, I'm noticing. But I can just pin this trigger. Of course, all these guys have guns, so now we can't. Oh, that was Milton Hart. Okay. Find Milton Hart and collect his amulet. Complete. More aether crystals. Spirit and mending and bits and stuff and wretched people who are basically supposed to be dead but didn't stay dead. Okay. So now I can teleport to that upper rift gate. And we can begin you which is begin and continue, smashed together, riding northward, towards Burwich. We continued north, through the foggy bank. This carnage looks recent. The road is blocked. Time to strike out into the wilds. Just trying to set everybody on fire, keeping an eye on how much damage we're taking. Seems to be alright so far. Yeah, we just have a flamethrower that goes forever. It does use up our mana pretty quickly, though. Our auto attacks are just so good. I really am digging our auto attacks. Oh, yeah. Because sometimes that happens. Would you take my hand and take a life? Well, yeah, I'm definitely going in this cave. You know me, I'm crawling. If there's no dungeon to crawl through, then why am I crawling? Man, polished emerald is just like a regular crafting material in this game. And I don't even know what it does. Like, I don't know what I would do if I found an emerald. I feel like I would be really excited, like, oh man, an emerald! And my guy's like, I'm gonna smash this into dust and use it to make my guns better. Dude, ice bullets is good. All of our different bullets modifiers seem to be really good. And I don't exactly know how it triggers, so I don't know if having the two guns makes it activate more frequently. But man, we can just keep people at an arm's length. The forgotten one. Oh no, he's got a freeze. Yeah, I mean our magic, while cool, doesn't seem to be nearly as effective as our just getting auto attacks out there. Oh, I'm frozen. Oh no, I gotta stop getting hit by those meteors. Okay. The Necromancer's Putrid Necklace of Attack. Ah. And a Tarnished Cleaver. Gross. This seems to be a little bit better than a bag of salt. Oh, we got a note. I'm afraid I may have to break a promise. I'm not about to give up yet, but things aren't looking good outside. I was lucky to survive that first night when I volunteered to distract the rotten walkers while Bourbon and his group, including my little sister Sybil, made their way through to Devil's Crossing. I believe in bourbon, and if anyone... I believe in bourbon, and if anyone can get those people through, it's him. Before they left, I looked Bourbon in the eye, and I told him to keep her safe. He put his arm on my shoulder and spoke in that calm, reassuring tone of his. He told me that he would do everything he can, but I had to promise him something too, that I would do my damn best to get out alive. Well, I've sure got myself into a fine fix. I diverted them walkers all right, but now I'm all hemmed in. I've been hiding in a group of old dilapidated shacks and keep changing position whenever the dead get too close. I can't find a way forward, though, and I'm running out of daylight. The walkers seem stupid generally, but I think they dug out the riverbanks last night, allowing the water to wash the road out. It's almost as if something is directing them. I'm not done yet, and have no intention of dying in this rotting shack. I'm going to try to break free, and I'll go out fighting if I have to. If the worst comes to pass and you're finding this note on my cold corpse, let my sister Sybil know what's come to pass. Tell her to be brave. I can only hope she made it to Devil's Crossing. She did. I'll deliver your note. Give my regards to St. Peter. Or if you are a bad person, whoever has St. Peter's job in hell. Also, one of my favorite rock and roll lyrics out there is "Forward my mail to me in hell." That's from Motley Crue's Wild Side. I just really like how our bullets have a chance of being fireballs, ice shards, frost bolts. And I have 2 guns. Why can't I hit this one? Okay. That one was like in between the lines of code of the Matrix there. Unhittable. A prisoner calls for help. Is this a trap? Am I walking into a trap? Thank goodness you came. Those sliffs, they attacked my caravan and killed all my guards. I think the only reason they left me behind was so they could have me fresh water. They're bastards. I'm from Devil's Crossing. I can help get you back there. Don't kill yourself, kid. Look at this blood. I'm not going to be able to walk out of here. Appreciate the thought, but might be better to just end it quick. You probably won't like this, but I can open a rift for you. The last thing I want is my legs to stay on this soil while the rest of me goes back. You're not giving me any alternatives, are you? Send me off, then. I'm pretty sure this is safe. Open rift gate. Didn't even have to open the door. Yes, me lord? Okay. Man, this place is just... This whole land region is just a real fixer-upper. This place could use some ents for to get in here and stimulate some ecological growth. You know, maybe fewer monsters. And today... Okay, so the only thing about me like entering dungeons in one door and leaving out of another door is it kind of makes it difficult for me to do my thorough search of the premises. Alright, these totems seem like they might be keep off the grass signs, but no way to know until I step on the grass. Yes. Come on, lucky 13. I've actually worked in a building where the elevators didn't have a 13 button. It just went like 12, 14. And that just felt really disingenuous to the people on floor 14. Floor 14, right? Because, I mean, you know what floor you're really on. Not fooling anybody. Death sentence. What's this one? Storm spread. Yeah. Lightning bullets? Yeah. So, do I want... I guess I do want death sentence. Gosh, I'm going to look at this stupid devotion menu again. Okay. The scythe is actually kind of good. Multiple movement speed bonuses? You know I like those. Tainted eruption is gross. Okay, so since I'm using pistols... Well, the thing is I'm doing fire damage, ice damage, and then whatever damage pistols do. As well as lightning damage and pain damage. There are so many different types of damage in this game. This bridge once connected the Whitemire to Burwitch. If you wish to cross it, you'll need to repair it first. If you cannot, you must brave the dangers of the flooded passage nearby. 3 scrap and 5,000 iron bits. Ha! Danger? Ha! We'll take the dangerous free route, thank you very much. Oh, it's even got a town portal. Man, we haven't had to go back to town in a long time. Nothing getting in the way of the adventure. Yikes. You know, our auto attack is so good, I wonder if we even need flamethrower. Maybe I should be looking into those runes and stuff, like landmines, to keep people back. That was scary. I'm afraid of spiders. Especially giant. There was... so I, of course, just really, really like the Earth Defense Force games, even though I'm afraid of giant spiders. And in the most recent one, there's a level where the king spider is so big that when you first see it, it's like stepping over an overpass, and I froze. Like, my hands forgot how to play video games. And I was just scared. Because I have a pretty big TV, and and they have a lot of health, the king spiders do, and there's like 2 or 3 of them. Even though king would seem to indicate, you know, single monarch. No, no sir. At least these I'm kind of seeing from away. They're not like right in my face. It's still kind of scary when they scuttle on like that. Actually, one of the most disquieting things about Earth Defense Force was, as the enemies gain strength, one of the things they do is they move faster, and so the giant ants, I guess in order to make it so that they could actually walk faster, the animation of them walking drops frames. Not the game drops frames, but just the animation has fewer frames in it. And the effect is really disquieting, because it seems like they're hurtling towards you. Kind of like how in movies, in order to make fight scenes look like they have higher impact and to make them more brutal, especially like fist fights, you'll see them cut, they'll take frames out. It's like someone goes to throw a punch, and they wind up, and then they throw the punch, and then over the course of the punch, frames are taken out. So like travel time is reduced, and then when it hits, all the frames are back in, but it looks like the fist just like hurtles into the face of the person being punched. Kind of like that effect. That's the effect that happened with the... It just makes their approach seem a lot more sudden. The ants. In this case, the indefinite pronoun they is the ants, not the fists of people in action movies. I've actually used that to make a baseball hit look more emphatic. Take out some of the frames of the ball approaching. Serrated spikes made out of spider. Just so spooky. Used to the darkness. Just a lot of snakes. Snakes not as scary. I can kind of deal with snakes. I reckon ants could ride sea-doos. Eventually you have to go back to town to deliver them up to the sister. Oh, yes, I do have that guy's note and amulet. I do need to do that. That is true. Good call. Also, good morning, Snickle. Great to see you. Yeah, I should probably do that. Yeah, that might be a perfect time for a brief coffee break. Just the briefest of coffee breaks. I don't know who designed this particular cave structure, but I'm going to go ahead and go out on a limb and say it was MC Escher. Oh, another star thing. Every time I find these star shrines, it looks like there's one to the northwest. Just need to deal with all these slithery snakes first. I'm frozen. Our auto attack seems so good that I think I might talk to the respec lady and take the points out of Fireball. You just don't need it. Maybe I'll take the points out of Fireball and try one of the landmines. Whoa, jeez. This is so good. The full Assad. Grim Dawn! Good morning, Yonder. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And I found a hat that is not exactly a Grim Dawn hat. I say I found. I know exactly where this hat is at all times. Okay. Yep, I decided to take what you said to heart. And also, I'm going to be doing a lot of Hearthstone. I have Hearthstone commentary both tomorrow and Friday for a change. The hat is interesting. Dude, this is I have so many favorite hats. Yeah, this hat's actually from New Zealand. From when I lived in New Zealand the second time. Whoa. And not actually from, oh my gosh, this guy's a lot of health. Okay, is this the time? Is this where our fireball, nope, he stunned us. He can stun us out of our fireball. Okay, I think most of those missed. We have a heal spell. Those petrify. Oh my gosh, he's the Medusa from Smite again. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take all my points out of Flamethrower and put them into something else. Auto attack guns is too good. This isn't even the most unusual hat I have. Of course, that's a pretty subjective measure, I guess, how unusual a hat is. Alright, we made it. Burwitch Reconnaissance Report. I pray one of us makes it through this nightmare to deliver the report. The lives of those hiding in Devil's Crossing may depend on it. As instructed, my team has braved the wilderness of Whitemire and made it to the outskirts of Burwitch. The situation there is worse than we feared. We encountered no survivors. The ethereal takeover of the region is now complete. What we found baffling, however, is the heavy concentration of enemy activity within Burwitch itself. In our previous encounters with the ethereals, they seemed unfocused, spread out across the wilderness, in no predictable pattern, but this seems almost deliberate, as if they were swayed to keep watch over something important. I regret to report that, without a larger force at our disposal, even breaching the city walls will incur heavy casualties, and thin our already struggling ranks. While I understand completely that our situation is dire, and we are desperate for a new source of supplies and food, I cannot recommend a direct engagement with the enemy force at Burwitch. It is a suicide mission. We need to be prepared for the eventuality that the enemy gathered at Burwitch will mobilize upon Devil's Crossing. Should it come to that, we must be prepared to flee once more. Scout Thalna. What's the most unusual? Well, there's that giant sombrero. But I wouldn't say that is either. I have one that turns me into the sunflower from Plants vs. Zombies. And then one that turns me into a little heartless guy from Kingdom Hearts 1 through 12. I don't remember how many Kingdom Heartses there are.
Oh, hello, traveler.
Oh, hello, traveler. If you find yourself going about these parts, I was wondering if you'd help us locate someone. I'm a bit tied up with the forge here. Someone disappeared. My master, Angram, left our camp earlier today. He's intent on finding a group of survivors that he considers worthy of our smithing talents. We don't exactly see eye to eye on the matter of who we should be helping. Angram wants to field an army and take the fight to the ethereals. I'd rather save as many as I can, whether they can fight or not. Continue. I want to help these people, but without my master's forging hammer, the Malleum Menhir, I won't be able to make anything worth a damn. A blacksmith. We could use you in Devil's Crossing. If you get the Malleum Menhir back, I will gladly join you in Devil's Crossing, after I use it to help out around here. Please seek out my master and get Malleum Menhir back. I saw him heading out to the northeast. He couldn't have gotten far. I will find Angram. Voice acting is amazing. I thought it was a different person. Perfect. The illusion. Scene. Theater with an R-E. You thought it was a different person because in a way, it was. Level 14. Oh, that's right. And additional Word of Pain. Death sentence. On to down yonder, used to the darkness. What? Oh, that's the bridge I chose not to repair. Hoot. Kind of. Not sure what kind of creature that was. Have at you, swine. Swine. just not quite able to bend bullets around that corner. Whoa. Oh, that was the sword. Yeah, your arcane bolt once every 30 seconds is cool, but a strange key? How strange. Also, what have I found myself in? That was a strange key. Use the strange key to enter the depraved sanctuary. Alright. 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 Oh, and I have a new... Wait, I have a new emote. I don't know if you're out there, Kyle Lot, but this one's for you. Oh, no, it hasn't been approved yet. Never mind. I submitted a new emote to Twitch, and I guess it hasn't been approved yet. And I broke everything. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, everything's going exactly according to plan. Still haven't returned this amulet. A strange key. 300 experience. Dangerous domain? What does that mean? Berserking monsters attack faster, but are more susceptible to attacks. Minus 5% defense, plus 8 attack speed. Okay. A presence far more powerful than me dwells in this place. Cool. I don't know, they don't seem that tough. Okay, well they got me cornered. Okay, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. I'm standing in a portal of some kind. It's alright, that's why I have a heal spell. I have a heal spell. Would very much prefer not to be cornered. Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna head back to town, return this amulet and stuff. Devil's Crossing. Soul Transit. Oh, and we slayed everybody. There's a fire in your eyes and blood in your clothes. Did you put those tainted men down? Tell me, how did it feel? I didn't feel much of anything. Then you and I have something in common. After those things took my Annabelle from me, I don't feel much anything neither. Take your coin. You've earned it. Thank you. You killed scores of the shambling dead, but I think you can do better. The ether corruption created some truly monstrous mutations in the dead. I heard tale from the Burwitch survivors that witnessed a horrifying transformation with their own eyes. Balros and Hagra, they was fine folk. Ran the boarding house up in Burwitch. That is until the Aether got them. Turned them into things you used to only see in nightmares. Those that got away spoke of bloated flesh, blades of bone. I can't even imagine it. Word is, they chased the survivors as far as the Moldern Fields, to the south of Burwitch. Go out there, hunt some down. Tell me of the slaughter. I'll make it worth your while. All right. Call the shot. Thanks for saving my behind back there. Turns out not all the rifts mean bad business. I've gone ahead and set up shop. Let me know if you need anything. Thanks. Epic one-handed sword. Oh, I can't use it anyway. I'm not level 18. Oh, but we are level 14s, which means we can use these new boots. I'm too damn young. I'm used to the darkness. Rare one-handed axe. What kind of guns you got? $19,000? What? I wonder if I'll be able to use Slith necklaces for something else. Or if that's just a slot of my inventory permanently taken up. You've returned. I see that you carry my brother's amulet. Is it as I feared? Unfortunately, Milton was one of the dead. This is a lot to take in. Milton, I'm sorry, brother. Thank you, stranger. At least I can live knowing my brother is free of all this misery. The amulet was enchanted to keep my brother strong. I think you could use it more than me. Here, may it bring you luck. I'm sorry for your loss. Alright, we got a ring. No, we got an amulet. Is that better than the amulet that we're wearing? It is not.
Safe storage.
But I'm going to keep it. I'm not going to sell this one. Oh, and I want to take my points out of Fire Breath and put it into something else. Fire Breath is not doing it for me.
What troubles you?
The Spirit Guide allows you to exchange your skills and devotions in exchange for iron bits and aether crystals. Each point refunded increases the cost of the next point. Okay, well, it's only 25 bucks. We got 16,000. So what do these landmines do? And this one is icicles. icicle landmine and explosion landmine, or could also just put 2 more points into our core stats, but I want buttons. I like having buttons.
Farewell.
All right. On to down I'm used to the darkness. Oh, and we can wear the Berserker's hood as well. Yeah. All right. The depraved sanctuary. Oh, don't worry, game. We're not battling people significantly below our level. We're battling bad guys significantly above our level. Okay, that's surprisingly cool.
That skill's not ready.
Okay, it's got to cool down. Okay, kind of tricky to aim. Little tricky to aim. Okay, that is sweet. I take it back, landmines. You're all right in my book. Okay, I have to do the landmine first. I thought it said that thing takes a 1.5 seconds to arm. That thing seems like it arms instantly. Huh. Well, I mean, I'm not complaining. Come on. Yes. Yeah. Okay. I have taken a lot of vitality down. Oh, no, I'm good. We're topped up. Okay. Well, I was kind of hoping to hit this guy that's got a big old star over his head. Crap. Oh, there's 2 guys with big old stars over their heads. No, where are you going? I just set a trap. Oh my gosh, I just set a trap. Oh my gosh, I just set a trap. Come on. Yeah, that thing arms in no time. What does fumble mean? And why does my guy keep doing it? Okay, and we go. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh, I've got like 60 health potions. Blade Waltz Courage. Oh, it's an amulet. Where'd that enemy hero go? I'm not done with you just yet. This place is lousy with enemy heroes. Somehow I threw my rune behind the wall. I wonder if this game calculates seconds in terms of like frames per second. Because if that's the case, then you know I don't have like I don't think I have a cap on my frame rate. Neat. Very, very neat. I'm used to the darkness.